Folks, we got another big table for fall. I think you're going to want to see this one. Check it out right here on my take on Home and Garden. It's going to be a dandy. Believe me. Now the inspiration for this table today is our glorious set by Noritake called Brenda. Look at the colors, look at the fall colors, guys. Oh my goodness sake. And we're going to use this rustic charger with the countrified feel. Brenda by Noritake. This is from the 60s. There's our look. And we're going to use a 160-inch, 100% cotton tablecloth in the damask style. Gotta have a little supply of runners as well for your formal table. It just looks like a fortune, and it's not a fortune to add that. Now I save you all the grief of watching another floral arrangement. So this one initially you saw on a little table, but I had to steal stuff out of it and change it, and so I redid it. But instead of making you wait, look at this. I wanted this vase again anyway. Could have used another one, but this is the look I wanted here. In the golden toasty roses, we have lavender in the Timothy, turning Japanese fern. We got old-fashioned, creamy colored peony, and Scottish thistle. Hard to beat, guys. Then we made up our cornucopias for something, right? This is the table. Our table to celebrate fall. And we're gonna balance it with one each. I was so happy to find another one of them. Now we're not done there, we're gonna keep going with our centerpiece. This will help tie it in. Nice creamy melon colored pumpkin and cream. We got a cool pick that lands right in between. Look at this. We'll keep that sideways because we know there's a plate coming here. I don't like to overdo the center. So there's 2 turning leaves for the presentation side anyway, for now. Then in the Noritake Brenda, a couple of small fruit bowls, one at each end. You got to service both ends of this table. When everybody's sitting here, you can imagine, you know what I mean. Now I might surprise you with the choice of napkins. A rolled napkin and a crystal napkin ring. I want that really clean look, and we're playing off the dark colors that's associated with this, with fall and with this tablecloth. Now you know the way I talk. If we have a plain, basic plate, we could put the napkin any shape you want. You want to do a little origami like the Japanese and do a hat, a bird, a fish, and put it on the plate, that's wonderful. You want to take your rolled napkin, 100% cotton like this, on an angle, straight, sideways, whatever you want. But when I have a beautiful plate, I'm not going to cover that up. I want to see the plate. Nothing wrong with doing a different napkin. But we have more vintage plates than maybe some. And we're not going to be into covering up our beautiful plate. We're going with silver flatware. And we're going with the dinner knife facing the plate, the dinner spoon, and the dessert spoon after that. I like to be at least 2 fingers or an inch away from the edge of the table with the end of the silverware. Now we're down to the dinner fork and the salad fork on the left. And if you'd like to look at this gorgeous silver flatware set that we're using today, which we always use, we got this on Amazon, and it's by Wallace. And we'll link it in the description box below. Okay, so now we're putting the coffee service around, and as close as you can, we're going to get that cup and saucer off the end of the butter knife or the dinner knife. Like this. Then we need some incredible, wonderful crystal wine glasses. In our order of things, we're going to put that straight up at 12 o'clock. Just like this. Some folks want a water glass, vintage. Did I say wonderful? Vintage pheasant set. Now we need our ancillary pieces. From the Noritake Brenda. Gravy boat. Cream and sugar. We're having bird, so we want a white wine just to be proper. Now we're going to drive them nuts in the UK because we're going to display our lovely wine on the table. Before dinner, they go in an ice bucket. But when people come by our lovely table, they can see how pretty it is and they can see what we're serving. Alright, I got a couple candles I wanted to bring in. And salt and peppers. There's going to be about 4 sets on the table here. Something this big. We'll start off with 1 at each end. And more to come. Alrighty, really loving it. 2 bottles. Do we have room for our candles? I think so. We'll get them in. You folks concerned about the drip trays for these candles, please don't be concerned because they're electric. Okay, so we had that come up once. And there's nothing wrong with thinking. Absolutely not. Because if they were with a flame, you'd want a drip tray. Nappy or dish, whatever you want to call it. I can't hardly believe it, but folks, I think I'm gonna have to take you now and show you all around. Folks, I know you always like to hear what we're having for supper. Okay? We're having choice baked potato. I love that. With cheddar cheese and bacon on top. We're having roast turkey, dressing, and gravy. And everybody raves I make the gravy. Even though it's not Thanksgiving, we like turkey more than once a year. And for Thanksgiving, we'll have more than a turkey. We'll have a ham feathered in there too. And the family gets together and everybody donates something, usually a dish, and thought you might want to hear it. So think about what you can do this year. We're still dealing with the headache. Please do not be afraid to be happy, have fun, and smile, and hang on to your loved ones that are around you. We care about everybody. Be good. Take care. Give us a like, a share, a comment. And guys, you know where we're heading. But we'll see you in the next over-the-top, incredible, elegant dining room experience.